Today on the Celestial War.
That's just the way it is. This is a visit, okay? I've got to get back, and I've got things to do. I've got to help.
I know
Yes.
what you're doing. I see how you're dressed. I see how you've been dressed. Admit it. I know what those clothes are about and what you've been up to. You've joined an acting troupe, haven't you?
I think it's
I can't imagine a bigger disgrace for my son.
He's peacocking through town.
No, I assure
Dressing
you,
up
that
in
is
fancy clothes, pretending to be somebody else every week for the audience. It's pathetic, and I can't think of a more shameful thing.
Oh, come on, yeah, you do it to all of us.
I'd always said...
Wait, did I just hear that Botorius joined the circus? Did I hear that?
Will they survive? Audio Dungeon.
Welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm Tony Hansen, your host and DM, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Ross Pitaro, Dan Isgro, Damian Scro, Brooke Armstrong, Vidi Pro, and Tom Kokoza. And this episode is designed, we'll see what happens, how it turns out, but this episode is designed to be the interim between, and the amount of time it can go up to is going to be 2 years between the first campaign and the second campaign. But we're going to see how it plays out today, but it's probably going to be around 2 years. But who knows? Things could change. By the end of the episode, we'll see what happens.
2 years, you say?
Yeah, it could be up to 2 years. But we're gonna do some. We're gonna role play it through and see what happens.
So more importantly, everybody out there wants to know is how much shopping we're gonna do tonight.
Shopping?
Yes. How much in-game shopping are we doing tonight?
When we first started Audio Dungeon, I was very big on making sure that we do not have a 6-hour shopping episode because I remember one week in real life we did that and it was terrible. We met on 2 different Sundays and we shopped both Sundays, and to tell people that's how I spent my Sunday for the last 2 weeks was just ridiculous. So, yeah, Brooke hasn't not had an epic shopping session yet.
No, I feel like I would love that.
Guys, first thing on the list today is to go over the characters' alignments. So we put this up to vote, and now how this is going to work is everyone in the crew do not say what your alignment is currently. Of course, if everyone saw the episode a long time ago, you can see what the alignments were. Do not comment on your alignment right now. A few of them were decided very easily by the community, and we're going to read those off first, and then you guys right now are going to vote on the final ones. So here we go. Botorius, your new alignment or same alignment. If it's the same, you can take 250 experience points.
Ooh.
Okay? Your new alignment, as voted by the Audio Dungeon community, is neutral good.
It's different, a little bit.
What was the last one?
Chaotic good.
Chaotic good, okay.
Yeah. So, all right.
Abyssia, it was also unanimous that your new alignment, if not the same, is chaotic good.
The same.
The same, 250 experience points. Great job.
Hey!
Nice.
Let's see. Okay, and the rest of them get a little different. Let's go over to someone, Hogar. You have the votes were for chaotic good, neutral good, but most people said chaotic good. I think it was overwhelmingly chaotic good. So that is your new alignment. And what was your old alignment?
It was also chaotic good.
Oh, congratulations! 250 experience points.
I'll take the experience points, but I didn't tell anyone this. But my goal, as the season went on, was to shift from chaotic good to more neutral good. So
really,
yeah.
I feel like all the role playing you were doing about like what's right and what's wrong. Well, I guess you're trying to get out the chaos and just keep the good.
Yes,
I could see that.
Yeah.
Or lawful.
I think you're moving a somewhat towards lawful. Yeah. Billy Hansen, what's up, my brother? What's going on?
Hey.
You gotta get Billy on here. Billy actually used to play with me. This is my older brother. He's 7.5 years older than me, and we used to play Dungeons and Dragons. We were sitting on his bed. I'm like 5 or 6, And he's like, I'm not playing Dungeons & Dragons with you. Every time you play, you cry and you whine, and then you get upset. And I go, no, let's play. So he's like, you're walking down the path. This is exactly what he said, like to the T. You walk down the path, and you see a goblin jump out of the woods. And I go, no! And he used to get mad at me. I don't think we ever really got past that. So yeah, let's go over to the next alignment. Jacques, people were saying chaotic good or neutral good. Let's put it up right now, guys. Let us know what you think. The most chaotic goods, neutral goods right now. We'll take the vote. What do you think for Jacques? Okay, Jacques, chaotic good or neutral good? While you're doing that, let's go over to Arky. Arky, we had lawful good, chaotic good, and neutral good. People were kind of split about this.
I saw that. Yeah.
What do you give me? Don't say your original alignment, but give us an opinion.
Okay. I think lawful good.
Really?
Yes. I think the personality of Arky in some cases overshadowed that, and his kind of rashness and unpredictability came across as chaotic. But I think in terms of his worldview, yeah, I mean, I think he believes in law and order. He thinks that is necessary, I think, for good to thrive. So that's my opinion is what Arky's should be.
I can see that. Guys, so the vote came in for Jacques. Looks like it's chaotic good. I just wrote that down. Guys, what are you thinking for final vote on Rob? Is it lawful good? Do you agree with Rob? Chaotic good or neutral good? I personally think I agree with lawful good. I believe that if you're not paying attention, which I'm not paying attention perhaps as much because you pointed out in a good way, I do believe that he's always trying to do the right thing. He's always trying to be there for his friends and also for the society of the Red City and the people that he believes in. So I definitely think that's a good point. For Arky Finn, lawful good, chaotic good, or neutral good? So let's see what we got. Guys, put the votes in right now.
Come on, people.
Kyle's making a vote for Sparky that he should be chaotic good. I agree with that actually.
Yeah.
Wants to good but struggles with sacrifice. Yes. He does struggle with sacrifice. From Dan Isgrove's playing him in the beginning. Not easy.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, Tom, we hear you.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So lawful neutral is my alignment. So most people got that right.
Awesome. Give us 1 second. We're just finishing up with Rob. Rob, it looks like you got lawful good. Your new alignment is lawful good. What was the last alignment?
It was actually neutral good. So
neutral good.
You know, apparently I was playing them wrong, but lawful good. I think
no.
The fans got it right. You know, that's.
It's not playing it wrong. Think about this. You created that alignment a long time ago. You had the perception of your characters. You played through the beginning of season 1. At season 2, it's like, where is your character? Your character is still like maybe departing where your character was. And I would definitely say your character coming from a city that is like a neutral state of trading and commerce. It's kind of like a Mos Eisley in a sense, you know, where you're out for yourself, you're trying to make money. Now you're put on a quest where it tests your morals. And perhaps I think you definitely made that journey from neutral good all the way over, even starting in the first season as soon as like episode 8, 9, all the way till now, which I think you made that shift. So I think that you definitely did a great job playing it. Let's go over to Findelar. You're saying lawful neutral?
Yes,
That's what you had before?
Was my alignment. Yep.
You got it. 250 experience point. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, and let's go over to Thistle. Thistle, most of the people said, actually, you're across the board more than anybody else. Chaotic good, neutral good, true neutral, chaotic neutral. Guys, what the hell is Vinny Pro's character? What do you think, guys? Your choices are chaotic good, true neutral, chaotic neutral. Make your vote right now. We're going to put it in, and then we will reveal what Vinny's alignment was before. I'm actually very curious.
I voted true neutral, just for the record.
Did you?
Yep.
Really?
I'm very interested to see what's going on. Scott Weber says, bribery for Tony to recognize my bribery. I recognize your bribery. 100 stars. Thank you so much. Lauren Hicks says, true neutral. Richard Wiles says, neutral good. Bill Warren, true neutral. Jeff Sanford, true neutral. Tom's voting, chaotic good. Chaotic neutral. True neutral. Sai Saba. What's going on, Sai? Ani. True neutral. Neutral good. Evans is true neutral. Tony said, wow, people really care. They're all coming in.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, oh my god. Tim Shanks goes bag of cats. CN. Chaotic neutral. Okay, so chaotic neutrals, I think it looks like it's slowing down. I'm gonna call it right here, it looks like. Okay, so chaotic neutral is 1, 2 for chaotic neutral. Chaotic good is also 2. True neutral is 5, 6. That is it. True neutral.
True neutral, huh?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, what is Mark Shank says lawful neutral, code of thieves? What is your alignment? What was your alignment?
Chaotic good.
Chaotic good.
Hmm.
Wow. So you've shown people that you're not as good as you think you were.
Well, that was actually the second alignment. This is the third alignment change for him.
Yeah, you started off with 1. He did 1 in season 2.
He started off as true neutral, and then he went to chaotic good, voted amongst by everybody here, and now he's back to true neutral.
Yeah. Over time, your true colors shown through.
So I'll tell you what. You could take 75 experience points since we've went back to the beginning. Anybody else get back to the original? Very original? No. Okay. So you could take 75 for that, and congratulations. What's up, Dan?
No, I think I was always chaotic good from the beginning.
Yeah, then you got your 250, then you're good.
Yeah.
Guys, what is I don't know if you do lump. Sparky is going to be chaotic good because that was voted also by someone else, and let me know what you think lump should be. And that is that. Scott Weber says lump needs to be. Oh, it's right here. Ani says this. Oh, he's just quoting Scott. Lump needs to be chaotic neutral with neutral good tendencies concerning the party. Also, during the downtime, Lump is going to be a bit of seeing eye half orc. Interesting. Okay, so vote for chaotic neutral for Lump. I don't know if he's chaotic neutral. I don't think that's right. I don't know. You gotta think about it. Let's give it some thought. But let's get into the story. Guys, 1 month after the battle with the Necromancer and the victory over the Necromancer, you guys are brought up to the main fortress in the Red City. Anybody who's alive, it's a mixture of the soldiers, the very few paladins, a few wizards, a few thousand knights, all the townspeople, the Elven City, which has a lot of refugees, the Sunken City with a lot of refugees, and some various places, all from other cities and towns coming in there. There's a tremendous amount of people, and everyone's cheering, and you guys are actually about to walk out and take like a whole walk between the people. Just think of Star Wars, A New Hope at the end. Okay, so audio legend. You guys walk up, except this time Chewbacca's getting a medal. Wow, that's pretty good.
Compare Lump Tower Chewie.
Yes.
Yes, Lump.
Yeah,
That's
I-
The best part of the Rise of
You got Lump.
Skywalker.
Think about it. You got Lump and Sparky. So you got C-3PO and
Yeah.
I guess Lump is more Chewy than anything. That's a good thing to vote on, guys. Is Lump more Chewy or C-3PO? I think I know the answer to that one.
Lump is definitely more Chewy. And Sparky is more R2 than 3PO.
Arky and Sparky are the droid combo because they got the suit, you know.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there you go.
C-3PO?
Yeah.
That's where we're landing?
Yeah.
No, Rob, no, Rob, you're R2. You're R2, man. He's the hero. You're
Okay.
R2.
I can live with that.
Okay, so you guys are getting ready to walk out, and you're actually in an area where you're all setting it up. Some people there, and you're gonna be walking out to the king and the queen, which are on top of the steps near the main fortress. And again, like I told you, there's all soldiers lined up. It's probably a quarter-mile walk. You're walking through everybody, so people get a good good view of you. You guys have been given these garments, royal garments, dress garments, dress up. You guys are all wearing them. You can choose kind of your minds how they look. It's up to you. You're backstage, or the equivalent of backstage right now. Walking out is all of you with Reed, with Lump, and with Sparky. And Jacques is there, but Jacques is not dressed, and Jacques is not walking out. Okay? You guys can role play this interesting moment. Go for it.
Well, we dress up nicely, don't we?
Yeah, but Jacques, why aren't you dressed up?
I cannot accept awards. It is part of my place here. I am a shadow. I cannot be put in front of everybody. Otherwise, I cannot go on secret missions.
Makes sense.
Sense. Hope
Yes.
you can get something, for the room.
They can still give you a medal.
Oh, yes,
Trophy.
they give me a medal. I keep it in my room. It's just me, and I go in my room and I have a little whiskey and I go, "Yay me!" And I drink it.
That's wonderful.
So, yes,
This was very nice.
it is all right. I will be celebrating and cheering you on from over here.
All right.
Thank
No, we know there's no way we make it here without you.
No, thank you. I'm happy to be part of the team. Okay, so you see someone comes in. They go, "They're ready for you. They're ready for you." They bring you up, and they tell you to walk out. And you guys start walking. Shock stays behind. Lump is very excited. Lump excited. I have no idea what's happening though. What's happening?
Just follow us. Don't walk ahead.
Okay.
The Red City is telling us what a great job we did, and what a great job you did. Thank you, Lump.
Oh, welcome.
I take Lump's arm. Can you help
Okay.
me?
Lump's still wearing his yellow shredded robe, magic robe. And Sparky goes up to next to Arky. He's like, "I'll walk next to you. Let's go."
All right.
Okay, so they start walking you. You hear the people announcing you as you walk through. It takes you literally about almost 10 minutes to walk from where you are now through the streets, up steps, and all the way up to one of the fortresses. And people are throwing their version of confetti, whatever it would be in the medieval times. Medieval confetti. Medieval fetti.
Right.
Fetti. So you guys walk up, and the king is there, the queen is there, Queen Frigg. Reed is there, as I mentioned, he's there. Everyone just like walking up and celebrating and like waving and such. Again, it's been a month since the last episode, which was last week, where you guys defeated the necromancer. In that time, everyone, all refugees, they were actually asking to help out. Everyone's been cleaning up, whether it's burying the dead, whether it's helping repair, move rubble out of the streets, trying to gather food. Everyone's just trying to help, and it's all these communities in this part of the world helping out. And in that time, people even got to know you a little bit. They would stop you on the streets. They were excited to just get to know you a little bit, to hear a little bit about the tale. You stopped in a tavern. They would want to, talk your ear off about what you did. Maybe you felt great about it. Maybe you felt like it was no big deal. Maybe you're tired of the fandom, or maybe you are totally into it. So you could think about that for your own characters. But now, a month later of all that time, you're here being celebrated right now. And you guys come up. You shake your hands with the king and the queen. You turn around and the king makes a speech. "Everyone, on behalf of the queen and myself, I want to say thank you to all of you for fighting this great evil. There are so many times when evil comes to our door, and sometimes knights and people of good nature must lose their lives. In this case, it didn't require just those who volunteered to protect us, but it required everyone, every man, every woman, every child, to stand up and fight this evil and say no. And from those of you are them in front of me. And they were not heroes before this. They were not in the military, they weren't trained. They were citizens of Andaria, like all of us. Like I was once. And like the Queen was once. But they stood up. They got involved. And they said no to every single evil entity that got in their path. Whether it was the Rook, whether it was the Necromancer, or whether it was the evil Dragano that still plagues Andaria today. Before you, I give you the heroes. Holgar, Pretorius, Abyssia, Arky, Findalar, Lump. Is that a nickname? No? Okay. Lump, Sparky, and Reed. We thank you, we salute you, and we honor you today. Red City, honor these heroes. Everybody starts cheering. He goes around to all of you. He goes, and I honor you and award you today with the Red City's highest honor, the Red Shield. They put a shield in each one of you. It goes over to you, shakes your hand. We thank you all, everyone. We have a festival today. We honor those that we lost. We honor those that fought. And we honor everyone who was good in Andaria. And we honor the heroes in front of you now. The heroes of the Crystal Rod. Let us celebrate. Everyone starts cheering. Everyone starts hanging out. They bring you guys some food. And it's like a whole festival the entire day. Okay? We move forward maybe by like 45 minutes. And you guys are in like in that fortress. And you're with the king, the queen, high officials, and like that. And you're just hanging out. Lump is stuffing his face in the buffet. And he goes, "Oh, be happy about this part. This is much better." He's going through everything. And Sparky's making a plate for everybody. Just like getting some stuff. He's bringing some stuff to a table. And you guys are all there. You may now role play. You're up very high in one of the fortresses. It's the biggest party you've been through since Smithy's party. And that party was good until it sucked because you had to run for your lives. So this is the best party you've ever had. So role play it.
Speaking of Smithy's party, I want to see if I can get the attention of either the king or queen.
Yes.
Okay. So I walk up to Queen Frigg and I say, Your Majesty, thank you very much for the high honor that you've given us today.
She nods.
I think it would be very nice of you if you could give the same honor to the lovely Lute, who helped us in fighting the Necromancer. And we wouldn't have been able to defeat the Necromancer without his courageous effort and without his death, which made us able to save the Red City and all of Andaria.
Onyx hears you and walks on over. He goes, "Actually, we are one step ahead of you, my friend." And he hands you a small thing. And he says, "I was going to present these to all of you after and see if you wanted to put it in your tower." And you see it's a red shield given to the Lute.
Oh. Thank you, Onyx. We
No,
will
don't
keep
thank
this
me.
with us.
We thank you and we thank everything that was done by all of you, including the Lute. Everyone else, roleplay.
This is quite a spread.
Yes, I have to tell you, I know it's been pretty much a month or so since we've ran for our lives or been certain that we were about to die, but I still keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like every time I'm in a place like this, just sitting down, not doing anything, I keep waiting for like, when's like someone gonna break down the door? When's like the next thing gonna happen?
Well, I mean, if you
This
think
guy's gonna
about it,
turn orange this time.
if you think about it, that's how all this whole mess started for us. We were at the party, and then now we're here. There's another party, so you might as well look over your shoulder the whole night, because who the hell knows what's gonna happen?
But I'll tell you what, I'll look over your shoulder and you look over mine.
I can look past your knees.
I'll look past your knees. Look past mine.
But what if evil doesn't strike Finn? What do you intend to do?
I don't know. I want to see what I can do, to go back to the Elven Forest and see what I can do about fixing that blight that's on the tree. I know I protected it a little bit, but I'd like for the elves to be able to go back to their homeland. But I don't know. Frankly, I also I'm almost kind of wondering about going back to your home. I feel, I know we've heard, the last month or so that people there are happy to be, free of the yoke of the dragon and everything else, but I feel terrible about what happened there. It wasn't ever my intention, so I want to make sure that they're okay, like that anybody who's still there is doing all right. So I don't know. I was thinking of maybe traveling there to see what was going on.
Yes, me too. This last month we've been so busy, but I think it may be time for me to return to my home as well and see what can be done to help the people there.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Tom.
Have you built another suit? Do you feel like you need one? Or are you able to retire that now? Go back to opening up your shop and selling wares.
Well, I was thinking of selling some wares, but also thinking of building another suit, so yes, both of those. Thanks.
All right.
You see Jacques walks up, and Jacques is like holding like food in his cape, and he's like literally eating out of it, and like smoking a cigarette. He got the cigarette in his ear. He's like taking off his ear. He's like, "Good party, right?"
Yeah. It is a nice party. You want a plate?
I've only, oh yeah, there were no plates left, so I used my cloak.
This
I got it in a
wine
while.
is amazing.
Oh, I didn't see the wine. He leaves.
They put out the good stuff tonight.
The seer walks over. Hello, everyone. Thank you again on behalf of the Elven Realm. Hello.
How are you doing today, sir?
Are you all there?
Yes, we are here. Hello.
Thank
hello.
you.
Hello.
Seer, how are you doing? Are you well? Here, please sit down.
Oh, thank you. I am doing well. In fact, next week, I shall be leaving the Red City. The first time since all this started, when we were attacked by Sost, the Archmage's city-state. We are going to go back and take our land. I've actually put in a petition to King Argon for the Red City to help us and send some soldiers if they could. We are worried about Sost striking us again.
Anything that I can do to help, Seer. I was just saying to our friends how that's something I wish for too, is to be able to take back our land, make it whole again.
Yes. And you have done what you set out to. If you remember a long time ago, I posed the question to you. Will you save the land? The same very land that you sold and that you worked on as a statesman. Would you fight for it? And you have. I would say, I heard you speaking before across the room, and I heard you say that you wanted to help out the Sunken City. I believe that would be a good place for you. When you are done, come visit us in the Elven Realm, and I'll have more work for you when you're ready.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Very good. Hogar, I was wondering, when we make the journey back, I was wondering if a ranger such as yourself, who knows the trail, would lead us.
I would be honored to lead your people back. And
Excellent.
I'm very interested in becoming a better ranger in these days after the war, or before the war. So I would love to help you, Seer. Thank you.
I am the one who is thankful. And Abyssia, I was thinking perhaps we could spend more time with each other. I know you've gone through a great sacrifice, and it is an ailment similar to mine. Perhaps you could play your music and perform for the refugees who could definitely use it.
I would like that, and if you could teach me how to enhance my other senses and find a way to see around.
I can certainly do that. I hear your skills of mimicry and of learning are very sharp. So I'm sure that I can teach you a few things that I had to go to when I lost my sight years ago.
Thank you. It's very kind of you. I will accompany you as well.
Thank you. Everyone else, I hope that you enjoy the party. Spend time finding who you were before the war again. Do not let the war define you. Let you, yourself, define the war. I will see you all shortly. He leaves. You can roleplay.
I don't know if you're gonna see me going back to Solst.
No,
I won't.
I don't think. Going to Souls is not on anyone's agenda. I think no one's doing that. But what are you gonna do next, Bo? Are you gonna stay around here? You're gonna take a journey with some of us. Some of us going, west. Some of us going east.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, I hate to break up the group, but I don't know. I was thinking about staying in the Red City or possibly going back to the Sunken City, but I'm not sure. I need to find a way to keep improving myself, and like I want to learn a few things before the next grand adventure. So.
Well, if you're talking about battle improvements, I guess this is the place to be, right? Train with the knights and paladins and whatnot, and
yes, I was thinking about that.
Yeah, I don't know. What about you, Official?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you ask because you say you're going back to the Sunken City, right?
Yeah.
I might end up back that way myself. What?
Yeah? I thought you didn't like that place, really.
I really don't, but the only clues I have to my father are the guild, and maybe if there's something left of the guild, I can find something of where he went or where he is. Because they did send him on a mission before he disappeared, but there was no word of him ever after that. So I don't know if he died, if he's still out, what happened to him. So maybe if I can get some sort of information from the guild, like the guild hall.
How long has your father been gone?
Tony, I'm trying to remember. How long is it?
It was years before the adventure even started.
Maybe 5, 6 years.
Wow. I mean, yeah. Well, look. All right. Let's. We're going. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. All right. Who knows? Maybe he became a champion of the collector and got sent off on his own crazy, world-shattering adventures.
After what we've been through, anything's possible. So
darn tootin'.
I think we should see if any of the refugees from the Sunken City here would wish to travel back with us.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We can lead 2, divergent refugee parties. Hogar, Abyssia, you're going to be going back to my my homeland, right? And Hogar, you got trusted with leading my people back to safety. So, I couldn't think of better people to do that. So
Thank you, Finn.
Thank you.
I'm very happy to see that you're going back to the Sunken City. I know you'll do some very, very good things while you're there. I give Finn a big hug.
Okay, no, that was you read that wrong. You read that wrong. Okay, put me down, please.
I started traveling with you when we went to the Sunken City, and I wanted to be a ranger. I wanted to be someone who was familiar with the land and the animals and its plants and how all those things would be able to help people like me and you and the people of the Sunken City. And I feel like I've learned a lot of those things, but I don't know, when we started getting involved in this war and fighting the battles with the necromancer and helping the Red City, I feel like I've been concentrating mainly on my fighting skills. So I look forward to the opportunity to become a better ranger over these next few weeks, leading your people back to the forest.
All right. Well, good for you. All right. There's some very nice pieces of nature in the elven wood that you don't see anywhere else. So you should have plenty of opportunity for that.
Yeah, from what we saw there, it was a very beautiful place. I'm sure you probably sold a lot of very good houses there in the Elven Forest.
Well, yeah, I do have an eye for a sturdy tree with a nice view, but yeah.
Okay, guys, that's awesome.
I walk over to Thistle, and I just go to give him the dagger that I rooted off of that. The pristine dagger you said that I had. There was something to it.
I don't know where I get all that. You're handing him a dagger?
Yeah, I gave him a dagger that I found I took off the body of forget where I got it, but you said it was a pristine dagger. It had there was something special to it. We didn't figure out what it was yet.
I don't call. You have to give me when and where you got it.
Okay, well.
Okay, so Abyssia presents you with a dagger, Finn.
You present it with it to Thistle. I give it to Thistle.
Oh, give it to Thistle. I'm sorry.
And I say, Thistle, you could possibly use this more than me, and I hope that it helped you on your journey back, and on finding your dad's last mission.
Well, thank you, Abyssia. Hopefully this ain't the last we see of each other.
There's something special to this. I don't know what it is exactly, but if you can find out down the line, maybe it'll help you in ways that you don't even know about yet. So, good luck.
Thank you.
And I hug her.
Okay, guys. As you see, I'm just take a little quick 10-second break. I'm having trouble. Anybody know how to get the Google Hangouts to switch again? It's not switching people, and it's forcing me to help. Click on what?
Who you clicked on?
Oh, that's what.
Yeah, who
So-
you see?
Oh, yeah.
Click on them again.
Oh, that's why, because someone was clicked on, and therefore it makes it do that. Okay. Awesome. I don't have to do it anymore for the last 10 minutes. Okay.
Hey!
Okay.
Hey.
So.
So, is that the dagger that?
I don't know.
I thought those were arrows.
Those are arrows.
Yeah, I did that with arrows.
Oh,
I'm about to give this back to you because I didn't even really think about that.
Here's my eye dagger.
So, just to paint a picture.
I was about to do one of these with it, like.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Martin says the pristine.
Put it in the evidence bag.
Martin says the pristine dagger was from the bar fight before they broke into the vault.
Thank you, Martin.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
You were the guy. You said that there was something to it, but I never found out.
Never found out.
Never found out.
Okay. So she gives you the dagger. You have one pristine dagger. Write down dagger from bar fight in Sunken City, if you can. Okay, guys. So some time passes, some days pass, and the city, is in much better moods than it was before. And right now, we're going to go over to the Red Council meeting, which is the large chamber of the Red City, and they have their council there, and the king is on that council. And even though he's the king and she's the queen, they do have the governmental system where it's a democratic vote between everyone on the council, and that was actually ushered by the king in one of the other stories in one of our 3 writing quests. Anyway, so we're going to head over to that right now. Everyone here, you are going to play a person that is on that council, and when it comes to vote, everyone is going to vote at home. So Percival, if you can get the post for voting ready, one of the polls. Okay, everyone, make up a name for yourself, and you have about 10 seconds to do so. And there's going to be the person on the council, and you'll be a very important person. And we'll see who everybody picks. Okay, you have 10 seconds to do that. Okay. Okay, the council is a very large chamber, and a couple people talk, like opening statements and such, and then Onyx actually gets up and he speaks. Everyone, I welcome you back to the next council. We are here to discuss the events after the war. I thank you, everyone. We did a great job trying to get reparations and repairs done on the city during the last month, but now we must think of the future, for there's much happening. King Argon, you've already declared yourself. With the other members of the council, please declare yourselves. And I see that Scro is already squinting, preparing his character. Everyone, please declare yourself.
This is Carl Pinewood, and I'm here read you my part. That's right.
Lord Pinewood, you are recognized.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Brady here, head of the Merchants Union, here to speak for all of the sales folk in the land.
Very good. Who else?
My name is Rin Tankin, and I'm here to represent the Comptroller's office.
I was waiting
Proud
you to say the what's it called? The
No, don't say it.
Wizard of
Don't
Oz.
say
I
it.
forget what it's called now. Gee.
Don't say the guy's name because he may have another place to make an appearance. I'll say it.
I thought about him.
I was worried actually you were going to choose him because we were going to save him. Dan plays an NPC character for the last 10 years. That's hilarious. We love him, and he's in one of the pre-stories, and he's about to maybe appear again today after.
Yay!
Wow.
Anyone else who wants to declare?
Yes, I am Arjan Kimbatu of the Builders Guild.
So noted. Who else?
I am Lord Tridor.
Tridor.
Yes.
What is it you run against Tridor? I forget.
Waterworks.
Waterworks. And is that also come with the electric company?
The railroad people are my good friends.
The electric company is not the railroad company. I think you're confused.
Yeah, my name is.
And Miss, who are you?
Yes, I am a Professor Chiara Oscura, and I am from the arts and the relics division here.
I didn't get one word of that.
Chiara Oscura, that's
Yes.
my name. You ask
That
me my name.
unfortunately was the only thing I heard.
Well, that's my name. You probably you hear more from me. I'm from the arts department.
What part of the kingdom are you from?
The art and the relics. A and the R.
Arts and culture, I think she's talking about, you know?
There's much culture comes down out of the A and R department. Chiara Scura, that's my name.
Well, Ascora, you are welcome as always. And we totally know where you're from. Okay, everyone.
Yes.
Okay, arrivederci, everyone. Now, the first listing here we must sort out is that we are short on food and current supplies and won't make it through the winter when it comes. And that is with all of our border cities helping us out, from Hallenbrand to Eastwatch. So we need to figure out a way to survive, to get our stocks up from all sorts of food and supplies. Any ideas?
Yes, we must commission special bands of hunters to scour the entire wilderness and increase our meat supply.
I think that's a good idea. What if we take the soldiers, if they're not fighting, let's turn them into hunters so they can gather meat for the Red City.
I think we should put our efforts into agricultural efforts. You know, the corn and the wheat and the other crops, all that stuff.
That's great, except we live in a desert and none of that grows outside. So that is where the merchants normally would come into play. Unfortunately, and I hate to be the bearer of dire news, but all of our normal trading partners are here as refugees. So
there is one place that we can go to. Maybe we can start up a trade route with them. Raven's Claw to the north. They are a port city.
I'll put that down on the docket. Raven's Claw.
The other thing I
Do
was
some
thinking of
fishing at Ravensclaw.
is there is a passageway, hole into the underworld, the Underdark, that has been blasted. Actually, there's multiple holes now that have been blasted in the desert. Perhaps we can see if there's any trade partners beneath, and we'll survive on a diet of mushrooms and moss over this winter.
Of course, we could send out.
What am I gonna do with a mushroom and a moss? There's no way to me eat a mushroom and a moss.
I thought this is
No.
all you people ate. I don't know.
I don't know.
Now, the only problem down below is that we have no communication with the Dark, let alone what we heard from the heroes of the Crystal Rod, and from their tales and such, we have learned that underneath is pure chaos. We don't know if the dark creatures still roam there or if they've been defeated, but it seems like there is no cities. Perhaps the free city of Anwar, we could talk to them maybe.
Yes.
But they pride themselves on having no relations with us.
Well, times are changing. We could try. But yeah, otherwise, I think Raven's Claw is a good idea.
So Johnson says we should start eating the zombie meats. I don't know how well that would go over.
That's rotten flesh.
I don't think that's a good idea. That can be a good. No, it's a no.
It's a no.
Red City does not dine on the remains of the intelligent living.
I agree. I believe it in bad taste. No pun
Yes.
intended.
Yeah.
Is that a way we can build a farm out of the box with the wood that we get from the other place? We come and take the wood down, or we make it with a stone. We get the dirt, we put it in there on the inside or under the roof.
I'm not sure what you're speaking of.
Are you suggesting we put a few pots of dirt on the roof and grow
See,
food there?
yes, that's what I say. Yes.
Well, that may help.
We grow tomatoes and things like that. You make the sauce then. Oh,
That's what I was talking about. Agriculture.
exactly. He knows, my friend, Mr. Pinewood. That's your name.
Yes, Carl Pinewood.
That's a great name. You a smart guy. I like you.
What are you guys doing to my world?
Thank you.
Hey, you invited us.
Yeah. It's all your fault, Tony.
You open that door wide.
You gave me 10 seconds to come up with a name.
Okay, the next order of business.
Oh,
The next order of business is our standing army is the following: 20,000 soldiers, a little over 7,000 knights, 18 wizards, and 7 paladins. Our forces are roughly at 16% of what they were before the War of the Crystal Rod. Now, 3,000 of those soldiers are still en route to the Elven city already, as they were dispatched by the Queen right before the major battle with Solst and the Rook from the Sunken City when they occupied it. That is the state of our troops. Are there any ideas on how we may proceed? We don't have. Yes.
How quickly can we train new paladins? They have always been the key of our strength.
There are a few, we are told, that can be trained and see paladinhood by the end of the year, but it is only, I believe, between 10 and 20.
Not nearly enough.
Do we want to?
Oh, supposedly there is. Lord Luxton says there is 1 duck with a lance.
No.
I don't know. That's probably a joke.
He sounds very.
If we can't procure new troops, we have to make the soldiers we have better. So there should be more training and advanced technology and those sorts of things.
Oni says Skro should try paladin training.
Oh.
Hmm.
Perhaps Botorius will.
I think that.
But not Carl Pinewood.
I think Lord Pinewood has a point. We have still in the city before they leave refugees from the Second City and from the Elven Realm, and I think one, if their leaders agree to it, we should suggest possibly recruiting some of them, their citizenry, to join our forces. But if not, definitely with the gnomes of the Second City, we should ask them to share their technological advances with us to try and strengthen our military in ways that mere numbers cannot. It will be generations before the Red City itself will be able to repopulate. And I don't want to get to a state where we're consigning people. I don't think that we're at that place yet, where we're forcing our citizenry to join.
Well, then maybe we can get the tumor major. The man, he flies in and he flies out, coming to go all the time. Maybe we get him to go around to the other town, other city, and he say, hey, you want to come and join my army? We help the city. You eat good because we grow the plants under the roof. We have a food. We tell them to come with us. And then he say, and if he say, oh no, he say, okay, thank you, bye. And he'll leave. He'll go, bloop, bloop. And we'll zoom out. And then he'll go back in somewhere else. So there's more people.
Ah, yes. Okay, now on to the next order of business.
I think she's trying to say that they'll come to us if we make the training better and all that.
They're
stuff.
all good points. Good points. Now we must officially decide and must put a vote. Lord Percival, please hand out the ballots for everyone. You must make a vote on this important subject. The Sunken City. Should we invite the Sunken City to join the Red City and the Red Kingdom? Okay, Lord Percival, please put up that poll so that everyone can vote. And out of game, just so you know, this will affect the story dramatically. Should the Sunken City be invited to join the Red Kingdom? And you'll find out probably later what's the goods and the bads about that. But overall, should they join? And we're going to vote on it right now, guys. So check it out. Should the party? No, it's not. Should the party should join the Sunken City? Yes, is the Sunken City joins the Red Kingdom, or no, they don't. That's the actual question. So yes, they now. And by the way, players vote as well. You're not going to vote here. You're going to vote with the crowd. So if you have access to the stream, please vote. So yes, should the Sunken City be invited by the Red City to join? Yes or no? Okay. If anyone has an opinion on it, we'll hear it right now. Just a few, and then we're going to vote.
I'm sorry, out of game. Just a clarifying point. If we vote yes overwhelmingly in this poll, is that the Sunken City is going to agree, or just that the Red City is going to offer? Invite. Okay.
So the little history of Rendaria is that the Sunken City was ruled by the Dragon High Lord Ember for many, many, many years, all the way back from the end of the First Celestial War, the Dragon War, and the Sunken City prided itself on being separate and independent, and flourished because of the dragon as kind of an attraction. And not that they saw the dragon, just the fact that it was ruled by a dragon was interesting to people. And the streets of Sunken City, had all sorts of goods and trades, from many places in the world, being in a very advantageous position, being between Arlai, between Ravensclaw, between the Red City, between Queensland. So now that the dragon is gone, this is the first time that the Red City thinks that they may, especially the fact that the Red City pretty much helped them out and protected them, that maybe the gnomes will actually take them. So actually, what you're seeing in this interim episode, once again, we're between campaigns right now. We just finished one campaign. This is the interim episode between the next campaign. And literally everyone here voting right now is deciding on the future of the story, which way it's going to go. If there's a movie one day, if there's an animation, if there's an audio book, whatever we do right now, just think that you're actively changing the TV that you're watching right now. And just with your vote, the simple vote is going to change the quest in an enormous way. So let's go, Percival, if you could let us know what the vote was. You can put it in chat or hit me up, text me, and you can take the poll down, please, and let us know what is the results. Okay. So we'll get back to that in 1 second. Ted Madison, welcome to the stream. Now we are waiting on the results of the Red City vote. I actually just I got word that we had something that was brought up to our attention, and it actually involves our food shortage. Everyone, this will be the last thing that we are voting on today. Apparently Sost has sent a raven saying they can send us food and supplies. I believe they were aware of our situation, and what many may not know is that in the end of the battle, the Walking Tower actually dispatched many of the wizards to help and destroy many of the zombies that were help plaguing the city. So they did come to our aid. First of all, I see the percentage, but which way? Oh, okay, got it. Okay, we'll come back to that in 1 second. Thank you. So now they send us this word, and they're saying they can send us food and supplies. The amount they list will allow us to get through the year until we establish our crops. In return, they only ask for an audience with the people of the Red City to say their piece about the war, as well as a signing of a non-aggression treaty with the Red City. Lord Percival, if you put up the second vote for everyone to decide on, is to accept Solst's treaty, yes or no? Accept the treaty of Solst, S-O-U-L-S-T, or no? Council here, please weigh in.
Well, we are all grateful for the help Solst provided, but are we really ready to go so far to allow them here to address our people? I must admit I am still a little suspicious of them.
I am very suspicious of Solst.
I'm suspicious of them too, but let's hear what they have to say, no?
I fear letting them even in. They are masters of magic. Who knows what they could do if we let them speak to our people?
They could infect them.
May I advise the council that they were here with the Walking Tower. The wizards were here. It was an opportune time to try to destroy us, but they did not. They also apparently let some of the heroes go.
Also, I mean, sorry.
No, go ahead, sir.
Let's be honest. If they decide that they want to attack us now, again, they are still at close to full strength, and we are not. This may be a good time for us to set terms of non-aggression with them, build some sort of relationship, even if it's not an alliance. At least a lack of enmity is only beneficial. From what we're hearing, from the all the signs, this battle that just devastated the lands of this part of Andaria is only the opening skirmish in a much larger war. We can't afford to have a powerful enemy extend a hand of peace and us slap it away.
Lord Wild states that he just doesn't trust them. Lord Saba says that no, it is important that remember they stole the rod. He does not trust them. And Lord Johnson says we should mend old wounds so this doesn't happen again. Lord Oni says he does not trust them as well. And that is all for now. Okay, we have the vote from the joining of the Sunken City into the Red Kingdom, and the vote passes almost unanimous at 95%. Thank everyone for voting, and we will set up an invitation to be sent to the Sunken City immediately for their annexation. Now, so we must now vote on this. If you look on your documents, which are handed out, you will say something that says accept the Solst Treaty. Yes or no? Please, everyone, vote on this now. And then once again, this will change our future, the future of the Red Kingdom, for perhaps many centuries to come. Should we sign this treaty of non-aggression with Solst, accept their help with food, and out a game, whether you think it's good or bad to do this? This is politics. So, and to put you right in the real perspective of it, think about if you're denying it, you're going to activate the Red City is starving thread. And if you accept it, you activate the Red City is helping you out thread. So think about it. It's not like the game is being presented to you and I have a way that you want you to go, and it's not like that you're being swayed, one way over the other. Just think of the two options. This is the politics. This is the beautiful gray area in this gaming of you got to decide what is better, you think. Lord Percival, if you've submitted all the documents and you've received everything, please issue the results to me, and we will see. Ah, yes. And what is the percentage on the second poll, Lord Percival? Okay, everyone, it has come to a vote, and we have the results in. For will we accept the Sost Treaty of Non-Aggression? And the yeas have it. We have voted to accept. Everyone, thank you for meeting today. We will bring you back with more news about this as this unfolds. And we appreciate everyone for coming today and representing your guild and such. Evan Monet says no third option for counteroffer. I guess that'll probably worked out more at the next stage. Ronnie Couture says they are also probably not in the best shape after the war. A lot of ships were destroyed, sunk, etc. Food for thought. That's very, very true. Obviously, the Queen took a big hit, but the Queen has a huge navy. And Solst, the Archmage's city-state, had the Queen's navy in front of it, and a lot of it was destroyed by the raining shower of rocks, which was done by the heroes of the Crystal Rod, and by the war itself. Okay, guys, so we're gonna part from that that roleplay story right now. That council disperses. Now, some of you're basically hanging out, and we're coming to the eve because some of you are leaving for the Sunken City, and some of you are leaving for the Elven Realm of Falindor. So unless you guys tell me otherwise, going to Falindor is all the Elven refugees. Only a few wizards are staying behind. The Seer is going, he's leading them, and with him is Hogar, and with him is Abyssia. Okay, and going the other way, the other direction, at least right now, is to Sunken City, which is west, well, southwest, is Arky, Thistle, Findalar, Sparky, Lump's going with Abyssia, I think was what Scott was saying. And fortunately, the entire Carl Linger family, the Lingers.
You go with Thistle?
Of course, they're going home.
Sigh. Lay sigh.
I got your back, old buddy. Don't worry about it. We're gonna find your pops.
So you guys are getting ready to go, and maybe like a day before that happens, a letter comes in, and the letter comes to Santa Botorius and is delivered by Morty. Here you go, sir. I have a letter for you. I think it's from Mrs. Lowbridge.
All right. Wow. Okay. Take it.
Okay, take the letter. We'll see. You are in the you're in the group with everybody, and you guys are just hanging out, and you see that Skrull got the letter. You're all together right now. You can role play.
I'm reading.
Okay.
What's his reaction?
To my little Bowie, where are you? You get your butt home right now. We are sick and tired and worried about you. We heard that you've been getting involved in all this stuff with that band guy, and I don't know why you're involved and why behind your name being brought up. I hope they're looking out for you, and I don't know what you're doing with yourself these days. You have not called me. You can't call me. You've not sent the Ravens. You haven't come see your mother, and I'm dying and worried here. So get your ass home now!
Oh God.
Okay, so
Family.
you read that letter to everybody. Everybody roleplay.
Well,
She seems like a lovely woman.
Oh yeah,
Very
yeah.
concerned. She's very concerned, Mom.
Botorius, if you'd like to stay here, we could make up some excuse that you're on very important business and just could not be pulled away.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised to get a letter like this, but I don't know. Maybe I
Aren't
should
you like
go back.
70-something years old? What- how-
No, I'm not that old. No.
He's always his mother's baby.
No, I'm not very old at all, actually.
I can't age the dwarves and stuff. It's very tough for me to tell.
It's
You
the
are
beard.
old are you?
It's the beards.
Yeah, how old are you, Bo?
I don't like to talk about it.
Fair enough.
I look at the letter again. I'm like, oh man.
Do all dwarves have beards like you?
I don't know. I think so.
Did you think about responding to the letter and telling your mom that you helped save the world?
Hmm.
That may help.
That's a good idea.
So back off of the. Where is home for you?
It is. I forget.
Low Hill.
Low Hill. Right. The dwarven
It's north-
city of
it's-
Low Hill. Yes.
It's actually between the Sunken City and the Red City. It's like slightly north.
Yeah, it's north, right?
Hmm.
Who wants to go visit Bo's mom?
Maybe you can take Jacques with you.
Yes, and Jacques.
Oh,
Hey.
He goes, I actually have to go up to Eldon. I've been assigned there. I could head to Low Hills first with you and then make my way to Eldon after. So, yeah, I could go with you.
All right. We could do that. That's something.
oh, boy.
It's not a very exciting town. That's why I left.
Yes, I've been there. It's very boring. Okay, guys. So,
it's good.
So you guys are getting ready to leave, and you guys figure out anything you want to say to each other before you leave, because you never know. You may not see each other for a very long time.
This has been quite a journey. I will miss you all dearly.
We'll see each other again when we're done. We're done whatever our business in the Sunken City is. I expect to come back to our tower in the Red City, and hopefully I'll see you all soon.
Yes.
I don't think we'll be gone
Been
now.
a pleasure fighting with you all.
Yes. We really shook the pillars of heaven.
And hell.
Yeah, that too.
Mom's
You've all
sad.
become my brothers.
We
I
all
wish
go
I-
everywhere together.
Not this
Well,
time.
nope, not this time, buddy.
I don't know how long I'll be in the Sunken City. I may stay for a while. I don't intend to stay forever, but I just don't know.
Botorius, who will eat all your food if I'm not there?
I'll have to find somebody to share it with.
I will eat your food, no problem.
There you go.
Love you. Take care of Abyssia, and you watch out for Hogar. They need somebody with a wizard's intellect to really make sure that they're okay.
Yes, me cast spell of protect Abyssia.
That's it.
Thank you, Lump. I would like to say that I'm not afraid. However, I do have fear. And I wish that I looked upon all of you a lot longer when I had my sight. Because I'm going to miss you all very much.
Don't
and hope
worry.
you all stay safe.
Lump not leave your side for next 2 months.
Thank you, Lump.
When you go
Don't
sleep,
worry.
first thing you see is my face. When you go to bed, first thing you see is my face. When you wake up, my face. You guessed it.
Thank you, Lump.
Wherever anybody goes, just remember, wherever it is we return to, we're not going back there the same people that we once were. We left there as normal people of Andaria, but we return the heroes of the Red City. We fought bravely, and I'm proud to call you my friends.
Oh, you're making Love cry.
Very nice.
Me father always say, wherever you go, there you are.
Well said, love.
That's true. I
Very
think
true.
those are good parting words.
Me go cry now.
Should we
Okay, so
agree?
you guys have a interesting story, interesting conversation, and you guys part ways. Now, it's not just you guys. Again, going to the Elven City is thousands of community, probably something like 18,000 elves making this long exodus from the Red City. If anyone who has the map, you take a look at the map, you'll see
There's a
that
whole caravan.
yeah, it is a lot of people, and it's a long journey. If you look at the map on the side, they're actually going from the Red City on the left, all the way to the right, traveling in like an arc, going across those two center islands, or not really islands, peninsulas, and then they're going to end up right below the desert on the right. So they're traveling from one side of this map here. This is only a partial of the map. From this left side of this map to the right side of this map, which is the same journey that Findalar and Holgar made before the beginning of Ori Dungeon. That was a 2-month journey. So that's the journey they're making. Now, the other journey is a lot shorter. That is from the Red City here. Actually, I wonder if I can show it here. Probably could. Did I mess it up right now? Oh, I am messing it up. Okay, so I can't do it now. So yeah, they're going from the Red City west, which is probably about like a week, maybe a week and a day max, somewhere around there. It's much shorter than the other journey. And now, who is going to? Jacques is going with you, Botorius. Who else is going to the city of Low Hills?
You're asking me?
Yeah, they went just two of you, right?
I mean, yeah, unless the Red City has anybody else going there that needs to come along for any reason, or I don't see why anybody would want to go to that town.
Okay, Evan Moni says, could that be part of the treaty to use the Walking City to help in the journey? That's interesting. They could bring that up. The journey's starting now. I don't know if they would accept that, but we can put it up there in the next part, segment when it comes up. Scott, we're using Google Hangouts, a part of Streamlabs, and a few other things. Okay, so everybody leaves. You say your goodbyes, you give your rations, the party splits up once again. The journey to the east is 2 months. The journey to the west for Scro is the shortest. Scro's takes place in probably about 5 days. And it's a week and a day we'll stay to Sunken City. So we're going to go to Botorius first. Botorius, you arrive at home, and how many brothers and sisters you say you have? You say you have about 4 brothers and 1 sister?
I suppose so. I didn't think I had that many, but
Okay. So we're going to say 4 brothers and 1 sister, which works out nicely here. So
great.
you arrive there. We're actually going to roll a d20. Actually, I forgot about that. We'll roll a d20 and see if you actually arrive with no problem. If you roll a 1, 2, or 3, Scro, and I feel like you fail this often. Hope you don't fail it now. You will have a random encounter on the way there. Go ahead.
Oh boy.
14.
14. You're good. Okay, so you arrive in the city of Low Hills, which is west of the Red City, and you see these old dwarves there, and doing small farm activities, carrying water, moving food around, wheelbarrows. It's a rocky terrain. It's at the base of the northern mountains there, and you walk in, and Jacques got his cigarette out, and he's got his sleeves rolled up because it's kind of hot over here. and you guys have just been talking about the adventure and different things. And Jock told you about a couple of stories, war stories from before you guys, and things like that. Let's role play. You guys are walking up now.
Oh man, it's been so long. It's like another lifetime being back.
Yes. I think I have passed through here maybe like 2 months before. They are nice people. They don't like me very much, I think, because I am not a dwarf, but yes, they are nice people.
That sounds about right. Yep.
What does your father do?
He's long retired now, but he was a miner. Worked in the mines. You know, that's like the family trade. You know.
Oh wow! And you do this trade as well?
Well, I did for a little bit, but it's not really what I wanted to do. You know, I wanted to get out and see the world. That's how I met all of you. You know.
Ah, yes. That is very nice. Okay, well, looks like we have arrived here. I'm going to get some supplies, and I'll check us in at the inn. You can stay at home with your family or with me, up to you, of course. But I will, I guess, come to the inn and when you're ready.
All right. Sounds good.
Great. See you soon. He makes his way over to the inn, and you make your way home.
Yep.
Okay, Scott Weber wants me to name your older brother Notorious.
Notorious. That's amazing.
So what we're going to say is you have an older brother. It's about a year older. And as a joke, everyone's to call you Botorious and Notorious. So that won't say it's his real name, but we'll put that in there. Just because it's pretty goofy, but it works well as a nickname. Oni says, need someone with water breathing, and the traps would probably be still active. Let me know where you think. Oh, maybe you mean in the... Actually, no, I'm not sure where you mean. Underwater? Maybe in Sunken City? Let me know where you mean, Oni. Mark Shank, sister named Flotorious. Oh my god, guys. He sells insurance. For Flo. Right.
Oh god.
Even worse is Brotorious. Oh my god, it's just getting ridiculous. And the dad's name is Victorious. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay.
Victorious isn't bad, really.
That is amazing.
They're all great.
Victorious, Brotorious, Notorious, Flotorious, and Botorious.
I was going to be Shotorious, but I guess I won't now. That's fine.
The Dwarven clan Duran.
Yes, my father's name is actually Godin. That is my father's name.
Yes, you're the only person on the first episode 1, to announce your father's name.
That's right, Botorius, son of Godin.
Godin.
It was very important.
That's right.
It was good. It was good interest. Okay, so you arrive home. You walk in. It's a very simple dwelling, and you hear your father out back, and your father is actually banging on something with his anvil. He's actually working on some kind of piece of something. And you hear and smell your mom's cooking, and you see your sister right outside, played by Brooke Armstrong.
I could swear you said you smell your mom outside. I was like, oh man.
What? No, man. Smell your mom's cooking. Jesus.
Wait, is your sister older or younger?
That's what.
Younger. She's probably like, say 15.
Sister!
So there you are. Oh my god, you were like gone for so long.
Remember, you're a dwarf small farming town.
You're doing great, Brooke. Don't listen.
Yeah. Thanks, mysterious voice.
Rob's advice. Keep going.
Wow, Bo. So you're really here. Mom's gonna be so happy. Yeah.
I know. It's been a long time.
No, seriously, we missed you so much. Like really. I love you, brother. I'm so happy you're home.
Thank you. I missed you all as well. It's amazing to be back. Everything is it's so different and the same. I'm so nervous.
Well, you totally don't look the same. You look so different, like really different.
Now, also, you do see he's wearing some pretty kick-ass armor, and he has like the red shield on and everything else. And I imagine you're wearing like the garments, or maybe not. You're wearing just your armor.
Probably, yeah. Probably the nice stuff.
Okay, so he's basically coming home like a decorated hero, which is what he is. All of a sudden, your taller and slightly bigger brother, the one they call Notorious, comes out, played by Dan Isgro.
Brother!
What's happening, little brother? I see you got some new threads. I love them. Where'd you get the gear from?
You know, they were a gift from the king and queen.
The king and queen. Where'd
That's
you get
right.
them from?
That's
Where'd
right.
you take them from? Where did you steal the gear from? You got 'em from the king and queen. Will you stop? Come here, brother. I give him a big hug. Hey, check it out, guys. It's the new hero of Andaria. He's decorated by the king and queen.
Seriously, you look amazing. My God, who dressed you? This is crazy.
I did it myself.
No, seriously, where'd you get the gear from?
I just told you, yeah, big lug.
all of a sudden, from out you hear, "Oh my God!" And you hear like everyone running outside, and your mom comes out, and she goes, "Bowie!" and she hugs you. Where have you been? She like kisses your head, kisses you, and hugs you. She's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? Why are you hanging out with all those people?"
Listen, I was helping. I was helping a lot of people. I went
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
many
help?
places.
Well, how are you gonna help?
I know.
What are you
I
gonna do? Are you
know.
holding their weapons? Why do you need your dwarf to hold their weapons? What are you gonna do?
Ma, he's telling me he got new gear from the king and queen.
Oh my God! You're stealing weapons and armor from people. You're a thief. What are you doing?
No.
Ma, he looks so good. Look at him. He looks great. This is like the best your son's ever looked. Come on.
Get those clothes back right now.
Ma, your blood pressure, Ma. Come on.
Right.
You gotta calm down.
Calm down. Calm
I sent out a letter to Ravensclaw, to Arloy, to the Sunken City where supposedly you lived and where you worked, and you weren't there. And finally, I heard it got back to the Red City. Why are you there? What are you doing?
Well,
I
I was
worries.
there, and then I had to leave, and then, we went back, and I've been a lot of places, but it was all for a good cause. And, we had very important things to do. I was doing very important things. That's what I was doing.
My
Mom.
boy is not
was
going
all
into
for a
danger.
good cause.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
so cool, though.
Okay, but I'm back now for a
Okay,
short
come in.
visit.
Come inside.
And-
I
Because
made
I was worried. I was worried about you. I got your letter, and I was very concerned. So here I am. Okay, here I
Okay,
am.
well, come inside. I made you your favorite meal.
Oh, I can't wait. That's great.
You can tell us all about it.
All right.
When you leave, you give back all those clothes. She goes inside.
Oh, Torius, for what it's worth, I totally hope that my beard grows in like yours.
I'm sure it will, you little one.
Thanks.
You go inside and you sit down. Some time passes, probably like an hour, and the entire family comes home and they're there, including your father, who is played by who wants to play his father? I think Tom might be good for this. Oh, Rob wants to do it.
Rob wants
you
to
got
do it.
Oh, my.
All right.
And Rob, just to go with the story before, the father doesn't think that Botorius is really going to amount to anything, because last time we were home, we played the story. He was supposed to do something. I thought he actually, out of game, I thought he was going to be the hero, and he ended up tripping, rolling a 1, and falling on his ass, and basically did not catch the thief of the town. So you can take it from there, but then role play it any way you want. Everybody else, you're his brother. Go ahead.
Oh, Botorius, Shug and Bagora, you're back, son. You're back. What are you doing here? I can't believe it. Oh, I'm
I
glad to
got a
see-
letter from Mom, so I came.
Well, then, you're a good boy. Listening to your mother coming back to us, I'm glad you've given up all this silliness, son. Traveling on the road, making yourself in the world. Don't you know that's a fool's game? You belong here, helping around with the rooting and the digging and the
Now
hoeing.
listen,
That's
I
where
am
you
not
belong,
staying.
son.
Nah,
I
Dad,
see
come
how
on,
you're dressed.
Come on, Dad.
What
It's
do you-
always like this. Do not give him his room back. Don't give him his thing. Mr.
I'm not
Too Good for
staying.
Mine
Do you
wants to
see
leave
how
him.
he's
Okay.
dressed?
Now he comes crawling back. No,
Okay.
Dad, take him to the
I
curb where he
came-
belongs.
For a visit. Okay? I'm not
I know
staying.
what you've been up
What
to.
do you mean you're not staying?
That's just the way it is. This is a visit, okay? I've got to get back, and I've got things to do. I've got to help.
I know what
Yes.
you're doing. I
Dad,
see how
you
you're
can
dressed.
stay.
I see how you've been dressed.
Mhm.
Admit it. I know what those clothes are about and what you've been up to. You've joined an acting troupe, haven't you?
I think it's
I can't imagine a bigger disgrace for my son.
peacocking through town.
No, I assure
Dressing
you,
up
that
in
is not
fancy clothes, pretending to be somebody else every week for the audience. It's pathetic, and I can't think of a more shameful thing.
Oh, come on, yeah, you do it
Wow.
to all of us. You
I
got
had
a
always
medal
said-
from the King and Queen,
Did I
Dad.
just hear that Botorius joined the circus? Botorius, what did we tell you? Do not join the circus. Do not
I know, you did.
What are you
I know,
trying to
I
do?
almost did one day, but I didn't. I thought about it. There was a couple of good-looking, circus things.
I know that women have long beards, but Botorius, they're not dwarves.
You guys do this every time one of us says we want to do something other than digging roots and planting plants. He got a medal from the King and Queen. This is the same thing you guys do every time I say I want to go find a collector's dungeon. You say I can't go find one and I'll never do it. Look at Botorius. Look at him now. See?
You should probably go do that. Like, as
What do
soon
you know? What do you know about the collector's dungeon? What do you know? Name the first thing that you know.
I don't know
Actually,
anything because you don't let me learn anything. That's why.
I actually do. I was in one.
You
Oh, stop it!
Oh,
yeah,
here we
yeah.
go.
There you go. Yeah, big
Botorius?
time Bo.
That's it.
Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead. You were in the collector's dungeon. You met with the king and queen. You flew
That's
into
right.
outer space and had lunch on the moon. All right, go ahead. Whatever.
I didn't. But
That's right.
did.
Oh my god, I totally believe you, Bo. Tell me.
Oh, don't encourage him, Flo. That's enough.
Yes, they don't want to hear about that.
What other clown stories did you do, Bo? What is that? You were an ancient romantic lead? Is that what it's all about with you?
You wouldn't
you
believe
kissed a girl. Come on.
You wouldn't believe the magic I saw. The amazing things. I saw a tree larger than you could possibly imagine.
Oh,
Magic
wow.
like you wouldn't
Are you doing
believe.
the drugs?
He saw.
It was
he saw a big
amazing.
tree,
The drugs.
everybody. He saw a big tree.
No, Mom.
Big
Tell
shower.
me right
Big
now.
tree.
No, Mom. No, Mom.
She smells
I've
or
been
smells
good.
you.
You smell like you've been doing the drugs.
It's a smelly world out there, Mom. I was in it.
What was the most dangerous place you went to?
Oh man, that would have to be the deep dark.
So you went.
I
to
can't
the,
talk
you
about
went
it.
to
I
the
can't.
dark.
Yes, the dark.
What'd you do down there?
Was it like
Huh?
dark? Like, could you like see or anything?
We fought demons, and
What?
we tried to prevail over evil, and it was very dangerous. And I didn't think I was gonna get back, but we did.
Wait.
Oh my god.
No.
And you did prevail over
Oh.
evil.
Mm-hmm. I told you.
Are you-
That's why they
are you-
gave me this.
That's so cool.
You're not fooling.
This
You're
is
not
how
Can't
fooling
you
it
get
is.
someone else to hold all the weapons and stuff? Why do you have to help them?
Botorius, if you want to go out on your own, do your own thing. I understand. You don't just want to work here. I've been talking to old Canbar, the Cooper. His old assistant, his old apprentice died of the gripe.
Oh yes,
Ah,
perfect for
He
you.
needs
Perfect for
a new
you.
one.
Sorry to hear that.
I told him I wasn't sure if you could be a barrel maker, but he said he thinks he can train you. So,
Bowie, you can do it. You can do it.
I am thankful for the opportunity, but I must decline.
oh,
Why?
dear.
It is
Stay
not for
home.
me.
Where you gonna go? You gonna leave your mother?
Again?
You know I must. I
Don't
cannot
make fun of
stay.
me.
You know this. I told you the first time.
So all right. So you just came home. You're gonna go leave. Great. Where you going? Huh?
Well,
Where you going?
I
Big
have-
time.
it hasn't been formally decided yet, but I may go back to the Red City. I may go back to the Sunken City for a time. But
Oh my god, you went to all those cities?
and I hope to see more. That is actually my goal, is to see more places.
Take us with you, Botorius.
No, you're not going anywhere. Relax. You're going to be a teacher like you know you wanted to. Now,
That's
go
right.
off on adventures.
Mom.
That's right.
not
Listen
my
to Mom.
dream.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're done. We're done. Dinner's over. You don't enough. Get to work. Let's go.
And your mother disperses everything, and you guys, the brothers and sisters get back to work. Notorious, you chill out, and we're gonna jump over to the other storyline. We're gonna go over to the other story, which is going closer to. That was a lot of fun. Going into the Sunken City, and everyone is at the Sunken City. We're gonna go over to you when you guys arrive. Actually, we'll start this. You guys arrive in the Sunken City, and tell me where you guys go. So, Arky, starting with you, where do you go?
To the mayor's house. Or
Okay, you go to Olin's house. Everyone's staying with Arky, or do you split up? So this is Findalar, Thistle, Sparky, and is that it?
You know what this is?
Yeah, it's 4 of us.
Yeah.
4 of you. So three PCs, 1 NPC. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Arky, if you have us, I mean, the only place I've stayed in is a destroyed inn for no minutes.
Actually, no. I guess I knew the last time we were in the Sunken City. I don't know if I know it was all flooded out. Did I ever? I mean, we were in there so quick. I don't think I ever got a chance to check out my old stuff.
No, you didn't.
I'm assuming it's all I did was all flooded out, right?
No, we didn't go there. Hey, well, we
didn't.
You never went.
We didn't check it at all. Okay, so let me forget that. I gotta just go make sure to see what. I mean, I'll go to my old shop first, and then
so you go back.
Check on it.
You go back to your old shop, and you can see immediately that when you arrive there, that it's been damaged, but it's also been repaired. And you see one of your assistants there. We never actually named your assistants. This is from the episode 1.
Is
So
that
somebody
mean
named.
the old dog still walking in the streets?
No, the dog. The dog is gone for now. Someone name his assistant?
Fidget.
Fidget?
Fidget.
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 You go Fidget. There you go.
Fidget, okay. He goes, "Hey, Aki, you're back!"
Hugo. Oh. Thank God you're okay. Wow.
You see Hugo and Fidget come out. We thought that you were gone. Done for.
I thought so too. It was pretty darn close a bunch of times, but somehow we pulled through. But I came back as quick as I could once I settled my business up north, the Red City, and other places. But I'm glad to see and hear that all was not lost. Last time I left, I worried things would be much worse here when I got back, that the Sunken City would be a ruin, but I'm glad to see that it's been rebuilt to an extent and seems to be on the right path.
Yeah, I mean the business is pretty slow, but we're keeping it running. We're making money.
Good. Well, I'm glad the shop is in order. We actually have some plans. This is Sparky here, and he's got quite a knack for machinery.
Hi guys, I'm Sparky. Nice to meet you. You both their hands. Oh hi, nice to meet you.
Sparky's invented the method of using lightning, electricity to power machinery. It's extraordinary, and yeah, we've been thinking about some potential things and designs for some new equipment, that can combine electric and steam power. So I hope our capacity is up and running, because we got some big plans.
We got nothing else to do. Like I said, there's not much happening. So I guess come inside and relax. Your rooms, everything is there. What didn't get destroyed, of course, in the occupation, but it's all there.
Wonderful, but I'm not sure I'm quite ready to relax yet. What's happening with the leadership here? The mayor, Olden.
Oh,
still running things?
Well, I mean, they still have your seat saved on the council there, and on the guild council, and Olin is still the mayor right now, but actually I think they're gonna vote either today or tomorrow, next few days, sometime soon, about a new mayor. You should definitely go and see them.
Oh, I plan to.
Tony, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can you refresh me real quick? Olin was the one that we got the gems from, right? That was trying to rob like everything out of the city.
Yeah, Olin is the dwarf with like the rickety top hat and the old suit. He was from the very, very beginning, and then you guys re-met him when you returned to the Sunken City when he was trying to make his way out of the Sunken City with all the gems.
Okay. All right. So I turn around and I go, wait, they're holding elections today for Olin? Who? Is anybody running against him?
Supposedly there's someone that's coming to visit. They won't say who it is. And they're looking for somebody in the guild to kind of stand up and become mayor because no one wants Olin to do it. And if no one opposes him, Olin's going to be mayor again.
Oh,
I have an idea.
Wow. If only there was a player character that wants to become mayor in every single quest we play.
And who are you thinking about?
Who better to lead the Sunken City?
Oh my God! Arky, you should do it.
Me,
Yeah, you're a war hero now.
You are? You have political
Yeah,
connections.
he is a war hero. There's so many times that we flew over the city, we killed a necromancer in a big explosion. Yeah, tell them all those stories. They'll love it.
It's true. You have passionate ties to the land. You have political ties to other kingdoms. You're honored by like the New York City state, right? And you're strong in with them. You're brilliant. You're a local businessman. You've got it all. Your political dream come true.
Well,
and you have a pulse.
And not for nothing. I mean, all facetious aside, Arky, you have been passionate about trying to get the Sunken City back on its feet and protected. And if it's a choice between the crooked dwarf that ran this place into the ground, that we know is partly responsible for killing the dragon in the first place, and before that was working with the thing, or you, that's not a choice.
That settles it. Come on, let's go. We're close to the shop. We're gonna go on over.
all right. If everyone thinks it's the best idea, I'll try and think of something to say. I have nothing prepared, but
I'm sure you don't, Rob.
Rob has 20 years of D&D speeches. Oh, I can do this one. I said here, and this one I said in this kingdom. Rob, so everybody knows at home. You know, every time every game we play, I think I can think of like 4 times. Rob keeps trying to oust the governing council, the governor, whoever's in charge of the town, and establish his own government. And we did it in Vinny's quest and the Ravenloft quest. On Dark Dimension, Deadly Dimension, on here on Monday nights, Rob did it then too. Wanted to become mayor, and many times before. He was king in one time, one of the quests. So yeah, he has a long history of trying to get into politics in fictional worlds. Okay, so they close up shop. They make their ways. Anybody part from the group? Carl. Oh, in fact, we've got somebody. Carl Linger's actually there.
Sorry, Vin. Tried.
Carl Linger actually. Carl comes out. He's hey guys, what's going on? Where you going?
Carl, can you just bring it down a notch, like maybe like 10%?
What?
5 more.
Thistle, are you gonna stay here? I'm so happy you're back in Sunken City.
I don't plan on staying long. I'm just trying to get some information on my dad and get moving.
Thistle, I talked about it with Carla, Carlo, and Carlita, and if you want, there's an extra room in our house if it's still up. It's all yours, man. Just me and you.
Arky, is the shop floor good to sleep on?
No, didn't you hear me? I said I have a place. I have a room just for you.
No, I'm good. His shop floor is good at night.
Oh, that shop floor is filthy, Thistle.
That's fine.
Thistle, wasn't Carl part of the guild with you?
I've slept in hell.
We were. I promised your father I would always take care of you, and now I'm telling you, I got a room for you. You can stay with me. We'll have a great old time. We'll stay up every night and talk.
reaches into his pockets and he pulls out a ball of cotton and he just kind of like.
Oh, hey, that's awesome! You got any more cotton for me?
Do that one more time. One more time, say it. One more time, Carl. What was that?
I said, you have any more cotton for me?
That's about right. Okay, I'm good with this. That was about 15%.
Okay, I'm gonna go make the room and get it ready for you. You come home when you're ready.
You.
He seems
Okay.
like a really nice guy.
He runs off. Okay, so you guys make your way to the Gnomish Guild, and you guys arrive there, and you see the council is there, and you guys are rest of you guys that is not who wants to speak as their own character right now in the guild hall.
In the Gnomish Guild Hall?
Okay. Yeah.
If they allow me.
Okay, so Findalar, you're playing yourself. Findalar, Thistle, are you gonna play yourself?
Yes, I am gonna play myself if the time arises that I need to.
Okay, so you both are in there. Sparky doesn't know, kind of staying in the background, and everyone else, you are going to be a gnome on the gnoming council, and basically every gnome stands for a guild: the tinkering guild, the shipping guild, all different like merchants like that. They all stand for different parts of like a commerce society. What guild?
The Lollipop Guild.
Nice. And so you guys walk in and you see there, guys. What's the name of the obviously the mayor is Olin, but what is the name of the I guess the leader of the guilds? I don't know what you would call that.
What, the guild, like the
Jinty.
guild master, or?
You can call him the guild master. Yeah, actually, that's a good term for it. What was his name?
Jinty.
Jinty. What's his last name? Gear
Narish.
bottom.
Better.
Okay, Jinty.
Okay, everyone, I'm Jinty Gearbottom. We're here to figure out what's going on because we have another vote coming up, and we got to see which way people are going to vote, and we have some interesting choices this year for whoever is going to run for governor. So, as I was saying before, I'm Jinty Gearbottom. My name not been made up in the last 30 seconds, but actually been a part of this council for over 33 years. And may I just toss my name into the hat and say that you know that you can count on me and all of my trades and wares always being in top quality shape. And if I've been in top quality shape, so will be my campaign, and so will be this city after I'm done with it. So let me just say that a vote for Jinty Gearbottom is a vote in the right direction. That's all I have to say. Anyone else who wants to speak, you have the floor. Arky, you walk in, everybody looks at you.
Okay.
Getting crickets.
Yes. I am Arky Fint, and I too would like to announce my candidacy.
Everybody recognizes you. Just to interrupt you 1 second, they recognize you. They kind of like talk to each other. Ah, it's Arky Fint. Oh my God, it's Arky. Blah blah blah. Okay.
Guys, sell Biff in the parking lot.
You all know me for my many years as a shopkeeper here, but that is not my only experience. As many of you know, I've spent the last several months traveling this world, fighting the forces of evil. I've battled great foes, but now I have come back here to serve the people of the sunken city. For many years, we languished under the selfish leadership of Olin. Oh, we led comfortable lives, nobody complained, but when a true trial arose, when our city was attacked, when the army of the Rook sought to enslave us, what did our mayor do? He cowered and begged, concerned only with maintaining whatever position for himself he could. When I was at the Red City, battling the forces of the Archmage, battling the Necromancer, I fought alongside a nation ready to stand up to anything. Whatever the cost, I saw a queen willingly face death if it would spare her people. The sunken city deserves that kind of leadership, and only you can decide who that leader should be, but I vow that if I am chosen,
I will be willing to sacrifice myself for you, but even more important, I vow that I will give you the means to defend yourself. Never again will we be subjugated, and if any dare to try, every single one of us will rise together and show the world we will never be conquered again. Thank you.
Yay!
Arky, I thought you said you had nothing prepared.
I thought I was gonna have to hype him up.
He's always prepared. He's always prepared for political takeover. You see, all of a sudden, you see stand up is Olin. He's still got his rickety top hat on, and he looks like he's in mess. He looks like he's like in bad shape emotionally. I'm Olin. You all remember me, of course. Let us not forget everything we went through. Don't be fooled by this Arky Fint, whatever your name is, because your father was great in the society. Unfortunately, the apple fell too far from the tree because you were off in the Red City and around the world, all doing everything you want. And who wants a mayor that is everywhere but in this town he's supposed to be looking after? I was here. You want to talk with all your big words, like the words you said, and me just sitting here using my simple words. But you know what? We are a simple people. And I was here, you weren't. The Queen's forces took over. I did what I had to, and you know what? We survived. We are here, we lived through it, it's over. Where were you? Were you helping us out? No, you were a vigilante, going off, doing everything you could, for yourself, but I was here through every single day. So if you want to vote for somebody who's gonna stick it out when things get tough like they did, why not vote for the man who got you through it? And he puts his name in the hat.
Well, that's a very interesting speech. And apparently we have one more person. I'm not even sure who it is, but I'm told they're waiting outside and they want to come in.
And all of a sudden you see the doors open, and you see 7 humans walk in, and they all look like pirates. And one human is like apparently the leader, and he has like long brown hair, and he seems to be walking in. And he seems very much like looking around at everybody, like amazed at like the architecture and the people, very amused by the whole situation. Well, look at all the cute gnomes. Such an interesting people, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm sure I might seem strange to your eyes, but I was once a pirate. I'm very, very different than all of you, of course. But my name is Captain Raven, and I would like to toss my name into your beautiful, beautiful hat. Why would I be a good candidate, you may ask? And let me tell you why. If I'm elected, you will have the protection against the Queen's Navy. Let's be honest, the Queen has lost a lot of ships, but she has so many, many ships everywhere. I have the city of Ravensclaw, obviously named after me, but my ships are inevitable. They are strong. They are everywhere. I have over 1,000 merchant vessels. I have 7 juggernauts and 400 fighting galleons. Now, I know the rumors that all of you is saying, and I know it's on the docket for this very council today, that the Red City has offered an invite, and they want this place to be a part of it. And maybe you'll say yes, and maybe you'll say no. Who knows what you'll say? But let me tell you something. Why be a part of a Red City? Do you know their forces are decimated? You know they're going to go back to war with Solst any day. Why would anyone want to partner up with the kingdom that is in the middle? Give me more rum. Thank you. Why would anyone want to be in the middle of another war after coming out of being occupied? Why would you want a bunch of knights protecting a city that's on the coast? Their army means nothing when it's in the water. What do they have? 8 ships? 11 ships? And some sailing vessels? Some for fishing and such? They're not a coastal city. Ravensclaw is a coastal city. We can protect you. No one will come over and be able to take this city anymore. And not only that, but right now we don't do business. Imagine if all of my 1,000 ships, all in this area, started doing business. All of your financial woes would be gone. And the sunken city would be anew. You would have my protection, my commerce, and the people who know how to do the job. So, do you want the dwarven mayor that just basically handed over the sunken city and it was probably working with the queen when she came? Do you want the supposed quote unquote hero that left Sunken City? It was not even here in your time of need. Or do you want this man who knows nothing of war? This skier bottom sprocket man, Jinty? What does he know? Because it's not just the leadership. It's not just words, my friend. It's negotiations. It's actual combat. It's actual protection. It's diplomacy. It's all these things. And if you do just one, someone will come and ruin you in all of your weaknesses. I have all the strengths that you need. I say, vote for me, Captain Raven, and I will see victory into the future of Sunken City immediately. He tosses his name to the hat. Now, everyone, whoever wants to make a speech, and Percival, we're going to leave this entirely up. We're going to do a last thing. Tom, you can say something you want to do right now. Anyone else will make a small little thing. Brooke, you could do one. Damon, you could do one. And Thistle, if you want to. And then everyone's gonna do a very quick, literally a 10-second finale, and everyone's gonna vote. Percival, if you could put up the thing. Actually, I'll text you what they are, Percival, and either Tom, if you want to take your speech, whatever you want to say, go ahead.
If I may be recognized by the guild, no, I'm not a gnome. I'm not a citizen of the Sunken City. My name is Findora Lockdown. I come from the Elven Realm. I know Arky Fint very well. We've traveled together and battled forces of darkness across this world for the last few months. To say that he was gone in your time of need is a severe misstatement. First of all, he sacrificed himself for the city and was captured by the Rook for quite a long time. He escaped, and then he came back, and he forced all of us to come back to try and save the city again. And in that, we destroyed the apparatus that enslaved you to the dragon that was here. In that, he vanquished the forces of evil that overwhelmed this city. In that, we found that your former mayor, Olin over there, was trying to get out with all of the valuables that he could find, and was only overcome by the masses of you people. Now, yes, the Captain Raven here is very persuasive, but what I say to you is this: listen to what Arky said. Do you want to be under the thumb of someone else, someone's protection, someone's watchful eye, or do you want to be a city as you always have been, onto yourselves, led by yourselves, protected by yourselves? Think of that before you can cast your vote.
We now recognize the female guildmaster of the Count Guild. What say you?
I would just like to make a small request that if there is going to be anyone that is looking forward to securing the delivery of sandwiches amongst all homes and dwellings, that is who I will support. Thank you.
And any other guild leaders want to speak right now?
I'll say something.
Go ahead.
So I represent the merchants of the dry goods and housewares, and I think that it should be a merchant, somebody that has the merchants in mind. This was a great city of trade and commerce. We need to bring that back. I want a mayor that's gonna bring back those days. We want to make money, okay? So it's got to be somebody who has that kind of training. I think Arky, being a business owner, in the past here, he's got the right mindset for that. Bring back the business. That's what I say.
And sir, the halfling in the back, if you wish to say something or no.
Well, if you ask me, your dwarf friend over here, your current mayor, should be hung by his shoelaces upside down into a vat of tar after what he did to the city. And re-electing him is the worst possible thing to do. When the city was going to hell, where was he? He was robbing the vaults and trying to get out of town with everybody's gold and everybody's gems and all the crystals and trying to skedaddle. Where were we? Oh yeah, I remember. I remember where Arky was, trying to stop him. Where was this Raven? The Raven was, oh wait, he was still north, not involved. Okay? And if I remember correctly, hello. And if I
He was
remember
shocked by
correctly,
that. Shocked.
the Raven wasn't he in league with the Queen for a time?
I don't know what you're talking about. We were the enemy of the Queen. We refused to side with the Queen. She asked and we said no.
Then I stand corrected. But
Are you all going to take your political advice from a small halfling that knows nothing about anything?
aren't you
I think not.
aren't you a mercenary for hire? Isn't that the term of a pirate?
I was a captain, and I believe that the actual King Argon of the Red City, was a merchant captain exactly like myself. He did a good job, when you say. Why not repeat the same success?
Well, the difference is he's a paladin and approved by a celestial. You're a... Who? Who are you?
I'm the leader of a very prospering nation, in a time when prospering nations are hard to come by.
Well, maybe then you should make a merchant pact with the sunken city instead of trying to run for mayor and put them under the rule of your thumb so you can put their people into slavery and use them for whatever the hell you probably have planned.
If you travel to Ravensclaw, you will see no one's in slavery. Everyone is prospering and doing very well, in a time when the world of Mandaria is actually going through quite a difficult time.
Do I remember anything about...
Looks like you don't.
No. I do.
No.
But I want to make sure I got this right. About what Abyssia told us about her parents with this guy. What was it like? Her father was taking.
Whatever you remember in real life is what you remember. But if you get it wrong, you're gonna decredit yourself.
I just want to make sure, like that's You claim that you don't enslave people, but you force people into working for you and taking over their ships. Matter of fact, we have a friend who was part of our group whose family was, I don't know if you want to call it enslaved, but forced into labor for you and your group.
Conscripted.
That is ridiculous. Bring forth this person.
Well, unfortunately, they're not here, but I
how
believe them
convenient.
any day.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah. And I have a friend who was attacked by a halfling, and now all halflings are dangerous. Oh, wait, I can't provide that person who says that.
But for a person that is growing an empire, why would you want to be a mayor?
I want to help everyone.
Well, then I don't think this is the place for you.
I don't see the need to listen to this halfling spewing out half
It
thoughts.
almost seems like you're trying to downgrade your title to me and maybe try to absorb some...
Is that what you see? The mayor of the sunken city is a downgrade in title?
In trouble.
That's what you see. The mayor is a downgrade in title. I believe that a leader of the sunken city is someone to be treated with respect and greatness. Do you see the disrespect that the halflings have for your city? Many people are like this. Why not? And if this halfling thinks how great I am, and he thinks that why would I come down to his words, smaller city? Let me tell you that no city is small. No city is small under my rule. I will lead you into a bright future.
So wait,
ask all the people.
Bend the knee to you under your rule.
Bend the knee. I am no king, sir. But I will happily lead this nation into prosperity.
This is voting. You don't rule.
Leaders lead.
Okay. I pull Thistle aside. I'm like, it's not going well. Just stop.
Thank you, Finn.
Okay, so guys, we're gonna do our last votes. Rob, I'm gonna give you 15 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay. Some of you said about merchants and business. I intend to grow my shop to greater proportions. I will supply this city with military weaponry, tanks, put hundreds of people back to work. I have a plan to increase the tourism business with a motorized gondola project to take use of our flooded canals. All right, it will be an attraction for all of Andaria. And as for the Raven and Raven's Claw, their offer of leadership, and even for the offer of annexation from the Red City, I say no. The sunken city will always remain independent, ruled by its inhabitants. Thank you.
I am Jinty Gearbottom, and as I've told you before, why not choose someone that has leaded this city for more than 30 years? Someone who knows the ins and outs and was here from the beginning, through the war, and after. I will see it done. A vote for Jinty is a vote in the right direction. Thank you.
Yeah, well, listen, Olin, the mayor, you all know me, of course. Again, why not stick with the man who brought you through the war alive? It was difficult, and we might see it happen again. The Queen is not done. Who knows what the Archmage is going to do? Who knows what this guy, the Raven, is going to do? Anyone can come over and try to take this city. Why not have a mayor who has wartime experience, who can lead us into anything that comes our way? Thank you.
Raven walks up.
Well, all these speeches are very, very beautiful, and they're all very nice people, except for that bit of vicious halfling over there. But let me just say to you simply this. You need money. You need commerce. Ravensclaw has that. You will be you will be a slave to like the Queen. We don't do that. Talk to anyone who's a part of Ravensclaw. Everyone is happy. They were in turmoil before I started ruling everything. It was ruled by the strong. Now it is ruled by those who are the brightest. That's what we want. That's what you want. You want your merchants back to business? We will give you that. You want protection from the Queen? We have the Navy to protect you. The Red Knight has knights. They cannot protect you. They cannot protect the coastal city. I have everything from the experience, the know-how, the diplomacy, the connections with other nations, the Navy, and the commerce. Literally everything you would need. I'm Raven. Vote for me, and I will see it done. Thank you.
Okay, Percival, if you can put up the vote into the feed right now. Guys, your votes are very different. Just so you know, at a game, that every single vote is very important. It's literally going to change the entire thing. Again, if we were watching this movie one day, which is my goal and our goal for this, we hope that one day this becomes some sort of movie we'll put together. You will see this part, and your vote literally will be the reason why that vote goes that direction. So interactive TV at its best. It's one of our favorite things here at Audio Dungeon. So you guys can vote for it now. Is it going to be Jinty? Is it gonna be Olin? Is it gonna be Arky? Or is it going to be Raven? So Percival, please put the post right up right now, the poll, and let's get people voting right now, and let's see what they say. Put that up, and we're gonna jump over to the other group while that voting is happening. The poll's up there right now for all 4 candidates. Put that up, and when we come back to it, we'll give you the result. We're gonna head over to Holgar, Abyssia, the Seer, and Lump. You guys have been traveling on the road right now to put you at the same timeline about a month. I'm sorry, no, not even for about a week and say like 2 days. And you guys are traveling through the thick forest by this time, and you've just exited the sands. So you can role play a little bit. You're traveling with the Seer, kind of like walking right next to him. And let's see what you guys say. Role play it up.
Right, Seer, I think the people are doing very well on their journey back to the Elven Forest.
Yes, they are. I am worried. It was when we crossed the next great water. That is the lands of the orcs. I fear that taking this many people through that land will be very, very dangerous. I was thinking perhaps maybe we send a scouting party ahead.
If we travel around the lands of the orcs, how much time would that add to the journey?
If we travel around, we would have to take us near Solst. I am worried. We do not forget easily what Solst did to us. They attacked and destroyed the Elven Realm. And I fear that this amount of people near Solst will make them want to revolt, as well as Solst want to hurt them.
I see.
Percival, they're saying they can't see the poll. I don't know if you're getting... guys, if you can't see the poll, put your vote in the comments, but maybe reload your screen also. That may bring the poll up. So you can try that also. Try that first. Yeah, reload it. Yeah, Mark is saying reload it. So reload the screen. It'll pop up. And worst case scenario, then write it in. But it is good if you don't write it in,
because then we don't know which way people are going, and you can't, think about what's good for the city, guys. It'd be interesting. Go ahead, Dan. Sorry.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. Well, that's a good thought. Maybe
I'm
we
sorry.
maybe we shouldn't go to Solst if you're afraid our people may revolt.
There's many orcs that are coming up, and it is a strong clan. I fear that it will come to a battle. I do not know of another way around it. My thought is to send a scouting party ahead, unless you have a better idea, of course. Maybe, wait, you have the orc Lump with you, yes?
He looks back, you see Lump's there.
Maybe you bring Lump with you and make a deal with the orcs.
Oh, like a measure of diplomacy.
Yes, that's what I would say.
Okay, that's an interesting idea. I can talk to Lump.
Yes, I do not know Lump very well. Do you think that he will accept it?
Lump is generally up for doing just about anything. He's very, very agreeable.
I know the wizard Raphael came to me and he told me how smart how smart he is, Raphael, but also how smart Lump is.
Raphael has a very high opinion of both himself and Lump. Yes.
Yes, well, good. His intelligence will come very valuable here. Please ask him.
I think Lump's good nature will be a very good thing in this situation.
Excellent. I will wait to see what happens.
Okay.
Abyssia, will you travel with Olgard? Help him.
Of course, Seer. Seer, I do have a question for you.
What?
I have a question for you.
Of course.
Continue. When I had my sight, well, I was able to astral travel, and I flew above the world of Andaria, past the Storm of the Necromancer, and out into where the stars live, and...
Abyssia, have you been taking the drugs?
No, I wasn't. It was magic.
You sound like you've been into some of the plants. You've been floating in space, you say?
I wasn't floating? Well, I was flying.
I'm just kidding, my dear. I'm a wizard. Of course.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like an amazing journey.
It was.
What's your question?
What happened was I actually saw some beings that looked elven. They looked of your nature, inhabiting and farming atop one of these huge land masses that were orbiting around the planet. And I didn't speak Elven or what language they spoke, but they couldn't understand me. They said something, I couldn't understand them. And later on, when I was in my body, back in prison, just the Elven being, the female, I assumed, she came to visit me again, and she healed me. Who were those beings that I saw?
Well, it sounds like you're speaking about the ancient race of elves. They are said to have wings and the ability to fly. They are said to exist close to Andar within his light, and it is said that they have the ability to cloak themselves as well. I believe they have the ability to heal also. But I thought this to be tales, to tell you the truth. Not something I've ever seen in my time. You're saying you saw them firsthand?
I did. Once above in their world and once down in ours.
Well, that is quite amazing. They are, from my knowledge, they are called Valeria. Valerian elves.
They're beautiful.
Yes, I would imagine so. If you see one, try to grab it and take it back to me. No, I'm kidding. I'm glad you're laughing. Very good to see you laugh. Now go with your friend Holgar and think none of these elves.
I will.
Okay, Hogar, you
I'll,
approach Lump.
Yeah, I'll go over to Lump. Hey, Lump, how are you?
Hi, Hogar.
Listen, the seer had an idea for us, and I just wanted to know if you'd be up for it.
Yeah, we up for many things.
All right. So, we're approaching a large clan of orcs. And as you know, we're trying to lead these people, these elves, safely back to their home. And we're not interested in fighting these orcs, but we don't know what they want. So what if me and you and Abyssia were to go speak to the orcs to make sure that there's no type of, violence between us when we pass by them?
Oh, me can do this. Me speak very eloquently in Orc.
It would be great, Lump.
Some call a Lump poet with words.
I believe you.
Me believe me too.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Lump agrees. You guys head forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you guys travel up ahead faster than the group. It takes you about a day forward, and you probably get about 12 hours ahead of the slow-moving exodus of elves. And you're traveling into the trees, and both of you roll a d20. You roll 1, 2, or 3. You are taken upon by the orcs without any kind of conversation at all, and they attack you.
19.
14.
Okay, you guys make your way through. You guys basically start looking for the orcs, and I'm gonna make a roll now. Okay, so it takes you a couple hours while you're in the woods, and eventually you come upon some orcs.
Okay, Lump. I think maybe you should begin this conversation.
Hello? Hello? Other orcs?
You see orc come up. Tom, wanna be the orc here?
What are you doing with no orc peoples?
Me represent no orc. Me here to meet new orc with other orcs.
We eat them?
No, well, normally we eat, but no, not today.
Me no understand.
Me explain.
We eat them.
No, normally eat. No, today. Another day.
Tomorrow eat? What you
Maybe
want?
tomorrow, but definitely not today.
Dan, is this going the way you hoped it was going?
Not bad so far.
You're not bad. Oh God.
We come.
Confused. What?
Well, me explain. We come see King Orc. Me, no orc, and no orc. We come.
Hello.
You want to see King Orc?
I
Now?
almost said C.
Yes. See.
Yeah, see him. Do you want
Me
to talk to him
gusta.
too?
Me gusta orca.
Orca Ray?
See.
Uh,
Can you bring to orc?
all right. Okay. But he hungry.
Oh.
I
Tell him no eat.
you tell him no eat. I don't
Tell
take
him
king.
message.
Tell-
Message from Lump. No eat.
Okay, me tell him. Okay.
We go with you.
Okay, you guys travel.
No eat.
Makes you feel very confident. Everyone keeps saying no eat around you. They bring you into the city, and you see there's like a whole tribe. It's probably about a few hundred of these orcs, and it's definitely a warrior tribe. They have a lot of weaponry, things like that. And Tom, you even recognize that you're not there. Sorry, wrong. Tom's not there.
I do recognize.
Recognize, son. Hogar, you recognize that these are the same orcs that attacked the tree and were siphoning the life out of it.
Oh no.
Same clan. Okay, so you guys go up and Rob, let's do Rob. Looking at Rob right now. Rob, want to play the King Orc?
Okay.
Tony, I attempt to learn his voice.
The king?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Tom, you want to introduce them?
Your grateful greatness, King of Orc. This lump and this lumps no orcs who apparently not food. Me don't understand. But lump say they no food and he need to speak with you. Your gracefulness.
I lump, they no lump.
Why you here? What you want? How dare you come before me? Without any gift even?
Me have gift, we have, half-eaten ration.
Oh, I offer him the turkey bacon as a gift.
Oh, yeah.
and whatever this is.
Strange
Okay.
food. But thank you. Love
And I
food.
can offer you a song later on.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So, what you want?
We need, we bring people here. Many people. They come and then they go. Is that all right?
They come and go. Why? What they do here? What?
They come, hello, and then they go. Goodbye.
What? Why?
We have to pass. Elves. I know what you're thinking. Why elf? But sometimes elf. So elves come and elves go, and maybe orcs be okay. Right?
How many people come here?
Oh, only like 18,000.
No. Too many.
Okay, how about 9,000 first and then 10,000 later?
How we know you know attack orcs?
We know attack, we no have weapon.
9,000. No need weapons. Still dangerous. Even with rock. Or limb of tree.
No limbs of tree. Elves don't touch tree.
Why all these people? All elves to pass through. What else can you give us? Besides half ration and this very intriguing looking food that I'm anxious to try.
Half giant say a turkey bacon. It is much less fat than regular bacon.
Well, this is good start, but not enough. What else do elves give?
Holgar?
Your Majesty, you must understand. We are bringing people from the Red City to the Elven Forest. These are refugees. They're people who were forced out of their home, and they're now returning home. These people have nothing, which is why we ask to please allow us to pass through your land. and we will be grateful. And once we're able to rebuild our lands in the forest and in the Red City, we will consider you our allies, our friends, and I will tell the king to give you many gifts to say thank you.
Yes, you owe King Schnarsnack. You will be in his debt.
That's correct. Very well. Thank you, King Schnarsnack.
We will let you pass, but we are ready to strike if we have to.
Thank you.
Thank you, King.
You are a very benevolent king.
And can't say enough. No eat. No eat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do eat the turkey bacon.
I will. Now go. Me not want you in this land long. Go and go quickly.
Yes.
Okay, you guys leave the orcish situation, and you make your way back to the seer and everyone else, and you let them know that you're allowed to pass.
I rolled a 5, Tony, for his voice.
Oh, you rolled a 5. You got it.
Yeah.
Okay, it could be helpful for later.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, we know that the seer. You guys pass through. You're given the right of way to pass through the orcish lands. Let's make a roll right now, and Dan, you can roll it. This will be the entire success of the exodus through the orcish lands, and if you make that, you'll be okay, pretty much almost to the to the elvish forest. Go ahead, Dan, make that roll.
Just rolling a d20.
D20.
All right. Yeah, natural 20. Quad
Wow.
20.
Nice.
Amazing. The Quarren 20.
It's a Quarren 20.
On the first
Okay.
die roll, right?
You got, instead of having any little things, I think I was going to put in there. I will put nothing in there. You guys pass through. Again, it takes about 2 months to actually get there, and the next few weeks are passing through the Orcish Forest. The next few weeks are on the plains in the north, and then the last remaining weeks is getting into the forest. Scro, you are at home with your family, and you are hearing talk about the fact that a lot of dwarven guards were killed from those shadow creatures and everything else out in the outskirts of the city. They didn't make their ways in, but a couple of stragglers did. And since then, some thieves have been kind of like taking advantage of the lack of guards in the town. Okay, and a sheriff comes to you, and he comes up to you and he goes, "Are you Botorius?"
Yeah, that's me.
I am Conlin. I am head of security here.
Ah, nice to meet you.
I heard that you are one of the heroes of the Crystal Rod. Is this a true thing?
It is. It is.
We are having trouble. Could you help us? There are thieves. We believe there is at least 8 or 9 of them, and they are doing what they can to take advantage of all the guards that are missing. Would you be able to help us with this?
All right. I wasn't planning on staying long, but I'll do what I can for you.
Thank you. Come tomorrow morning. Come to my office, and we will begin.
All
if
right.
you have any help, bring the help with you.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. One of the brothers of Botorius, raise your hand. Anyone brother? Okay. You see that, you hear that, you were close enough to hear him out the window, and you hear that he accepted a job to help out and kill the thieves. Do you tell the rest of the family or no?
I do.
You do? Okay. You tell the rest of the family. Your mom comes out. Your father comes out. Father, you hear that Botorius is gonna help out the town and kill the thieves in the town.
Oh, Botorius, what is this I'm hearing now? You're going off to be a fighter. You're going to try and take on these criminals. They'll kill you for sure.
Just gonna help out. Not a big deal.
Son, you're not a fighter. You can't stand against these thieves.
I'll be all right. I've been through worse.
Bowie, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna yell at them? What do you know how to do?
No,
you can't
Mom.
make them.
Don't
you can't
worry
make them
about
armor.
it.
Is your plan just to disappoint them?
Wow.
Sorry.
Oh my.
350 experience points. That was amazing.
Wow, Rob. Brutal, man.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
That was amazing.
I'm like,
Wow.
okay.
Holy mackerel.
What's your answer to that?
Looks like a Eugene O'Neill play all of a sudden. Jesus.
No, Dad. I will do what I must. Okay? They asked me to help. This is my family's town, and I will help out. Okay? I am not one to run from a conflict, and that's what's gonna be. That's it.
Jacques walks up and goes, "Oh, hey, this is your family? Hello." Hello.
Oh, hey, Jacques. Yes, this is my family. And I
There's
introduce them.
You all have beards.
Oh, yeah.
That they do.
Yeah, we do.
But you
You
know,
must be very proud of your son. He is a very good fighter.
Well, I find that very hard to believe, but that's what he keeps insisting, and I don't know who you are.
Oh, I am sorry.
told you.
I am Jacques. I am a farmer. I'm a farmer.
Oh, a farmer. Hey, well, that's good and noble work.
Yes,
See?
I
Notorious.
farm all day and then sometimes at night. Farm.
Even at
That's
night.
great.
See, this is the kind of man you can be learning from.
Yes, and Votorius, if he was not a great fighter, I could not have traveled from here, from the Red City. So thank you for protecting me, Votorius. You are a great fighter.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Very well, then go. Do what you think you have to do. I'll
That's
not
right.
try and talk you out of it any longer.
Well done.
Okay, so you rest for the night, and in the morning you're gonna go to see the thieves and Conlin to see what you can do about that. We're gonna head back to the.
Is Jacques gonna come with me on that, or?
Oh, you talked to Jacques about it. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you. I have to go right after though."
All right.
Listen, we will kill these guys in like 2 seconds, and then we go.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
I love that Jacques' mind goes instantly to murder instead of like, hey, we're just gonna stop him, maybe bring him to justice. No, we're just gonna kill him.
I'm going to assume they are guilty. It will take a long time to bring them to justice, and therefore I will kill them and leave on time.
I have things to do.
And this is what I like about Jacques. Jacques does Jacques.
We're gonna go back over to the Sunken City, and you guys finished the whole thing. They have a interesting. Okay, so you guys have the vote. People are in Sunken City are voting. Everybody talked about the speeches like that. Everyone's talking about it, and it comes down to Jinty, Captain Raven, Arky, and Olin.
Come on.
It's not Jinty. The winner is not Olin. And the winner, the new mayor of Sunken City, is the one and only.
Please be Raven.
Next week on Audio Dungeon. Thank you very much for everybody today. Thank you for hanging out with today. This has been